So we get going.
We're live.
We're live. Oh, really? Live. Oh, wow. This is great. We're live.
Live.
Yeah. We're live. How you guys doing today? Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Oh, here, look at all these people lined up. Here, I made
They were
it.
waiting
Heidi's
for you.
here. Karen. Kelly Weimer. Marcia Tuzzolino. Franny. Violet Ellen. Maria Danko. Renee Cochran. Pat Jones. Wow. There's a bunch of you already. Well, I better have something good to say. Well, I'll tell you what. I just had a frustrating experience. You ever have one of those when you're making jewelry? My frustrating experience was I was trying to wrap a noodle with sari ribbon because I thought that would be a really cool look. And it would be. In concept it is. Except sari ribbon is just a little too bulky, IMHO, on a noodle bead. I think it is. You know what I used to put sari ribbon on a lot? I used to get spools. I haven't had any spools for a long time. I used to carry some spools on the site, real inexpensive. They were sewing spools. And I used to paint them a little bit in happy colors. And then I would wrap them with sari and tie it off. And they were really cute, especially with big chunky polymer clay beads. That was a great look. Of course, I don't think I have anything around here anymore that has that on it. Oh, yes, I do. I'm lying. Oh, man. You know what? I'll have to show you another time, though, because I can't get up and go find it. And if I try to tell Javi where it is, she'll never find it. It's one of those things. So anyway, but yeah, I used to wrap the spools. Anybody done that before? Hey, Betty Strongman, Pamela Stansbury, Maureen Burnoff, Claire Nemeth is here, Joyce Bailey, Luann, Lori Wooten, Renee Aragon, Julie Kidd, Jerry Ann. Oh my good, Diana Frank. I'm looking, this thing's got kind of a glare to it. I can't quite see. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow, there's a bunch of us here already. You guys are awesome. Awesome. You're awesome.
Awesome people.
Yay, awesome. Okay, so the sari ribbon thing idea, at least for the time being, did not work out. And then we put another piece of white paper down here because the other one was kind of getting flunky. And now I'm trying to get situated for you all. And I lost my bead. I was working on a bead.
It's right there.
No, it's not that one. I had a little one.
Oh.
This is why I never get stuff done, because I spend all day searching for stuff. You guys ever do that? If you tell me no, you're lying.
Me.
If you tell me no, you're lying.
I'll be like, do I really need this? Oh, I need to go look.
Oh, man, does that make me mad? I'm annoyed now. Oh, well.
I do it all the time.
That's the way it is. I'll find it when I'm done. Don't need it anymore, right? That's how that goes. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, you guys, if you watch the video on Friday, let me see. Yeah, I got it on the screen good. Okay, if you watch the video on Friday, you saw that I did, just kind of a simple type necklace with the tube bead, just to show you the flow and movement on it, I had one I made, which I really didn't like, and I've taken apart since. But then I made this one, or I started to work on this one, and I liked it. And so I thought, I kind of like to make this look kind of, I don't know, maybe more like a gallery type piece, having different things on it than just, a few little beads or whatever. I like to make it kind of, I guess, elegant would be the word. So I got out my gold, 22 karat gold finish, Beast of 1928 pieces. This one I colored the other week. You guys might remember us doing that together. The one with the bird. I thought, you know, when I held it up to all the different colors in the metal and the beads, I thought, this is not a bad match. This looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and use it because it's just laying here, you know. So I might as well go ahead and use it. And then I had one of these laying here because we did it in a video. And I put up, you know what, that would make a nice necklace station. We did that one time before too. So, oops, that's not good. Safety. We're flying toward hobby. You should see her. She's wearing protective gear.
We should wear. What does those scientists wear? Goggles.
Yeah. Oh, here's the other one right in front of my face. Oh
Wear
my
goggles.
goodness. So anyway, what I intend to do now while I'm talking to you guys is I'm going to connect these. Now, I don't know if you guys realized on these before, because I know a lot of you have used them, and they're pretty cool. I like this piece from 1928. Oops, let me pull it down into the frame a little bit. Come on down here. Come down here. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you guys realize this, but this piece can be used for a lot of different things, including as a connector, because there's a little open spot right here on the end where you can very easily put a jump ring through it. So it makes a really, really good connector. And I'll show you. Right now, I'll show you that. As soon as I find my gold jump rings that are big enough.
Right here, these.
No, those are, well, they might be big. I kind of think.
Jump rings in here too.
Yeah, no, I had actually the right color and the right finish and everything laying here. This has just got to be, you know what? When I'm done, I got to clean this up.
Was it gingerbread?
No, gold.
Just gold?
When I get this, I got to clean this all up and start putting this stuff away. You guys ever do that? You just get to the place where you say, okay, I can't stand it anymore. You know, Mary McMahon won last week, and I still haven't finished the cuff that I promised her. It's still sitting here looking at me. It's been one of those weeks. One of those weeks, let me tell you what. But as you can see, I just fit this through here. It just goes right through. And this is, I would say about a 4mm, so a smaller one. And it's nice if you can do a smaller one rather than a bigger one, because I just think it makes a better looking connection than having a great big jump ring there. Have you ever made something and you didn't really have the right size jump rings, and so you used ones that were, come back here. I hate this when this happens. I didn't use my jumpy tool because it was a little bit too close for that. You ever make a necklace and you hook it all together, and maybe you really should have had 4mm at the most, maybe 6, but you put 8s in it? And so when you lay it out going this way, you know, you've got these great big lumped up jump rings. They're just way too visible for the job that they're doing.
And I think the beads flip back and forth if you have the bigger jumps too.
I don't know. You know what? I do know that people have said that, but it's a bad look.
Yeah.
So what you want to always do is you always want to try and use the right size jump rings for the job, you know. So, you know, I'm just showing you here. I think I'll just go ahead and finish this while we talk today so you can see the finished thing and get it done. I've got all the parts laid out here. At least I thought I did.
Everybody says
I'll do that.
I think somebody said, I have a disaster here too. Need a day to clean my work table.
Oh, this is just, you know, I'm sure there's worse than this, but this is about as bad as I can stand. You know, I came from a very neat home. My mother was very neat, so I grew up in a very neat home. I always had a very neat home. I was a cleaning lady for years. A lot of you guys know that. And I was very, very fussy. I was a very fussy cleaning lady. I was fussy about my own stuff too. You could probably eat off my floor, literally. I mean, it's just all I did was wipe things up and take care of stuff and neaten it up and organize it and straighten it. And then I started to make jewelry. And I realized that, you know, really quick, you have to have a dedicated workspace for jewelry. Because if you don't, you're just going to be living in the middle of a mess. Let me try this here. Maybe I can get it. So I have a dedicated space downstairs, but I have to keep that kind of cleaned up because we do a lot of video there. So I've made a horrific mess up here in my office. My husband came in here one night to sit down and talk to me. And he goes, this place is, I hate this when this happens. This place is a wreck. And believe me, he's the kind of guy that doesn't care. And he said it was a wreck. So, if he said it was a wreck, oh wow, it was a wreck. Oh, she got me another pair of wolfies. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going with this. I'll show you what I did. It's so awful. I'm going to show you though, because maybe you guys will have a better idea. I had mixed feelings when I saw everybody go ahead and start to work on this idea that I had got last week, because I'm like, I wanted to do that. But you know what? I got over it really quick, because what you guys did was awesome. It took it to the next level and actually made it easier for me to go on and do what I needed to do next to carry it to the next step. So maybe somebody will have a good idea about how to fix this mess, because it's awful. It's just terrible. Okay, so I took, a long piece of wire, and I put the noodle on it in the middle, and it goes this way, and I started to wrap the sari, and oh wow, was I sorry. I got it wrapped okay, and I started looping the wire around and everything, and I put some beads out the side, but it's just wonky. I could keep wrapping this, and I could hang stuff from it, and I could probably end up making it look cute. I probably really could. But I think there's some among us who like to make the wrapped sari beads, and this is pretty much that concept. I don't know what you use for your base. Maybe you'd like to offer that information. But I use the noodle bead, and it's probably not the best choice. So, I was just kind of curious. Who's here that does a lot of beading? I saw Maria Danko came. Who else?
Karen Eaton said, I don't see anything wrong with
The
it.
centerpiece of it. Yeah, I'm sure if I keep working with this, Karen, I can make it look good. Hi, Dorella. Thanks for coming. But I don't know if I want to spend the time, because it'll be so convoluted that... yeah, she's got a piece of brass stamping here.
I don't know why.
This would probably wrap better. I mean, I could take these beads off the side. Maybe they're not the right beads for it. Maybe I could just do one bead and then loop it and go from there. It'd be okay. But the problem was trying to wrap this. Now, I've done pieces where I've wrapped sari around a wire armature, and it came out like the bomb. I've wrapped sari around twigs. Have you ever done that? Gone out in the backyard and looked for twigs and looked for the right size one, and then wrap sari around it, and then wrap wire and hang stuff. I mean, it's so fun, so organic. But this one is just... So anyway, I'm going to just throw this out there for you. If anybody wants to play with this idea this week, I'd be delighted to see what you come up with. I think it was Pat Pardon that showed us a bunch of wrapped beads. What is it I don't like about it, Marcia? It's just, maybe I just need to finish it. Maybe I just need to do what I intended to do, and then it'll be great. Lori says she likes it. Oh, somebody said, hey, Javi, where's the chicken?
Oh, it's right
here. Here it is. Chicken, 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 chicken. It's coming. Hey, Deb, lurk away. She says, thanks, Javi. Oh, I want to wrap sticks. Yeah, Heidi says she thinks it looks great. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I should just keep on going. But my thought was, I don't like these colors of beads, I don't think. These are good. But maybe I shouldn't put the mixed impression on. I put washers with it, and then I have all this gold wire. I don't know.
Maybe a red one. Well, you do have red beads.
I mean, I could just do the wonky wire thing and have the wire coming down and hang more stuff from it and just keep on going with it. I've done...
Maybe it needs some bling.
Maybe some bling. She says maybe it needs some bling. Or some more industrial stuff.
Yes, maybe that's where...
I don't know.
Ooh, that would...
Well, I was hoping tonight that I would just get to play, but my husband came home from his Utah trip, and he was looking for something in the kitchen, and stuff's thrown all over the place because he was looking. So I'm going to have to go down and sort that out first. And I hope it doesn't take me out of my element. You ever do that? You're sitting down to your bench and you're just ready to go and you're like into it. You're ready to just go right into the zone. And then something happens. You have to get up and take care of it. So you come back. It's like semi-foil needle. It's gone. It's gone like the
Felt
wind.
like that yesterday.
Yeah. So maybe bronze wire, Marcia says. Yeah, maybe that's too bright. Or maybe take the bronzy stuff off and stay with gold because it is a very sunshiny, bright color, right? Holly says she thinks it has texture and she likes it. Well, I don't have as many people who say that it's not so good. I expected everybody to say, yeah, Brenda, tear it up. That's not a winner. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should keep going. Renee says it needs some turquoise blue crystal dangles. This one or this one? I'm gonna do these beads up around the back. What's this? And then it's done, this piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with this piece because I kind of like it. When I like something, I was like, oh, I don't want to give it away, or I don't want to sell it, or throw it in a pile with a bunch of other stuff and never do anything with it, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, put a chain on it to give it a push and pull tension. I'm not sure. You mean like put a chain through here, Kathleen?
Oh, I never thought.
That, if I could get a really skinny chain, because what's under here to go in there is a noodle bead. So I'd have to go through that, and it's a small noodle bead. It's a noodle bead like this big.
I don't know why, but I really would like to wrap chain.
Beverly, we're glad you found the video. That's what do you want to do?
Wrap chain around the side. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's a chain around it? Oh, well, okay.
I don't know.
Hobby says wrap chain around it. Hey,
I'm just
Melissa and
guessing
Harpo, you made it. Awesome. It wouldn't be the same without you. You always make it. Mixed media necklace. Yes, it is. Suzanne says she likes it. She likes everything orange. So do I. And you know, I think I've told you this before, so I hope I don't repeat myself too badly. But when I did vintage jewelry, orange was the kiss of death. You couldn't sell anything orange. And I can't understand it because it's a beautiful color. And it looks good on at least half the people in the world. So go for the orange. Okay, she says wrap chain around it. So I got a little bit of chain here.
I don't know. I think it would add texture. I don't know. Texture.
Well, it definitely adds texture to it.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think with chain? See, that piece up there is loose because it's not caught to anything. Okay, come around here and then I'll go like this. Chain, 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 chain of fools. Every time I say chain, I want to say chain, chain.
I know.
It's bad. I got an Aretha complex. Okay, so what do you think, Javi? What do you think, guys?
Texture.
It kind of looks like it's beaded or something, huh? The one on the left could be used as a pin or brooch. Anything? This one? I don't know. If you took the ends off, it could be maybe a brooch or a pin. I don't know. I don't see it with these big ends on it, but I'm sure you can make a brooch out of somehow. Yeah. Through the eye hoops. Oh, here. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. I kind of like, if I do to this what I wanted to do and made the stuff hanging, it would need chunkiness up here. Sometimes, everybody does it sometimes. You'll make a focal that's really kind of chunky and then you put little skinny, like I did this last Friday with my piece that I made. I made this noodle necklace with all these beads and stuff, and then I finish it off with this chain, which is fantastic chain. I wish I had some to share with you guys. I don't. All I have is what's in my hand. I think I found it on the floor over at the factory. The true meaning of floor sweepings. So this is all I got, you know, so, but, you know, if I put it up here, like, okay, let's say this is the chain for it. I don't know, just to me it seems like it begs a little bit more oomph up here. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe because I'm putting this around it. Now what if What if I took this? Don't you love this what if stuff? Isn't it fun? I love to hear what you guys say. If I dangled this here, yeah, I kind of made it hanging down a little bit. I mean, I don't know if you catch my drift because it's not going to stay. What if I loop some? And then, of course, now I won't have enough. I have to go with something else. Well, I have this chain. I could do this. Anybody like that? That stuff. Let me pull this down a little bit more so you can see some more. See a little better. It's kind of fine too. I'm going to pull down a little bit more. You can see it some more. So I don't know. Let's see what you say. Ooh, let some hang down. Maria liked that. Whatever that ends up being, I would wear it. Melissa, you're too kind, but you do own a lot of my stuff. I know that. I have a bunch of ends and sort of stuff to try to put them together. I agree. I agree very much. You know, this kind of chain is kind of getting hard to get. I mean, you can get it. I can buy it new, but it's expensive. So I guess the way to go would be try and find some repurposed chain. But then you have to make sure it's not full of nickel. So Raven says, I would leave it as a center focal of the necklace, chain the neckline up the back, keep the wire wrapping, maybe one loop, and have a cabochon medium size. Yes, that's what I was thinking about doing, Raven. That was the plan. But I kind of like this bright but mellow gold on that orange. I'm kind of liking that. I just don't know if I want to use that whole length on that piece.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you guys have some great ideas. I hope I didn't miss any of them. She says, hook one end to the eye on the end, loosely wrap it around, then attach the other end. Might have to connect in the middle somewhere. Yeah, you could do that. Sure, why not? Go from here. Make it look boho-ish. Yeah, it looks boho-ish already. It's definitely, you know, anytime you use sorry ribbon or fiber on something that's kind of torn up with little raggedy edges, which makes it better, I think. It looks boho, definitely. I tend to go that way anyway. I always have. You know, I like the check looks. And do you know, the word boho comes from the word Bohemian, which refers to a region in Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic. So that's where that all came from. And all those funky looks and long, long necklaces and stuff we associate with boho, that all came from where they made all the great beads back in the day. Well, they still do. So anyway, so I am going to make some more of these while we talk. And I have some other things to show you too. First, I'm going to take a drink of tea.
I think somebody said they wanted a close-up of this.
Okay. What can we do, Javi?
I guess bring it up, I guess.
Just pull it up. Just hit. Okay. Does this work?
Let's see. A little down. Yeah, that's better, I think.
Let's see if I got it. There. I don't know if my hands show it off too good, but this is the bird from Be Super 1928 line, and it was the 22 karat gold finish. But then I painted it, and I kind of graded down because the 22 karat gold stuff is really bright. I don't know. Let me see if I've got a piece that's not painted here, if I can show you. Well, this one's painted, but I'll show you the back. It's pretty bright. In fact, it's even brighter than that because I think I grade this down a little bit. I don't have any here. Oh, yes, I do online. Here's a piece. Okay. This is what it looks like. It's pretty gold. Which normally I don't do finishes like this. I don't sell them. I don't do them. But a lot of people were saying we really would like some really beautiful, glimmering, shimmering gold. So I got this. Let me put it down here. You'll see it better. So I got it, but you can see it's like super bright. And for some looks, that's fine. But like on here, I can't see it. On this, I think it's better because we've got mixed metals on this, you know. So all you do, we had a video not too long, if you want to scroll back if you didn't see it, as how to antique this, which it like takes 30 seconds. All you do is wipe black paint on it, wipe it off on both sides, and then let it cure. And you can give it a shot of Krylon matte crystal lacquer. That's it. But this is what this is, the gold. So this started out looking like this. This started out looking like this. If you haven't tried that line yet, Beast of 1928, I'm seeing most of you coming in here. Christy said she forgot all time watching my other videos. Oh my. I'm glad you like them, Christy. I'm glad you're watching them. That's wonderful. Makes me feel like I'm doing them for a reason, right? Anyway, if you haven't tried Beast of 1928 yet, you really need to give it a shot. Right now, I have a super deal on it where if you enter code BSU1928, the BSU part's all caps, BSUE 1928, no spaces, all caps. And you put that in the coupon box, you get 25% off all this product. Because I really want people to try it. The price of it is not cheap like the Chinese stuff. This is made by 1928 Jewelry Company. It's high-end. But even so, it's very competitively priced. But you get 25% off on it. And that's not going to be, I'm probably going to do it for one more week, and that's going to be the end of it. So if you have pieces you're out of, if you haven't tried it yet or anything like that, you need to come get some, because that's a chunk of money. And you don't even have to spend a minimum order. You can come get 2 pieces and get 25% off. And I don't do that on anything else. I can't. But I'm doing it on this because I want people to enjoy it and see it. So there you go. Hang down like mini pennants, about 2 of them, perhaps 3. You guys need, oh no, we can't. We're not interactive like that. I was thinking if I could see you, you could draw me a picture and show me. You can't. Why not use some of those in the boho? First time getting a chance to watch live. Always watch Edwardian Girl Brown. So glad you came. Yay, I'm glad you make it too. I like them glitter. I'm glad you carry it, Deb says. Good, because you know, here's the thing. We get best of both worlds, don't we? You get the glittery blingy, and if you want to gray it down a little bit, all you need is a sponge brush and a little bottle of black acrylic paint that you get for $1. Sometimes they even have it at the dollar store. That's it. In a couple minutes of your time. And then you can make it as dark as you want. You can paint over it too, which is a cool look right there. I like the loops. Sometimes I like the hand strands down here and there along with them near it connects to a chunky chain. I like that too. Good look, Ronalda. Good idea. Flips my bunch out when Bisou says hello to me. They can't wrap their minds around live chat. Okay. Okay, if it makes you happy. Okay.
Hello,
okay. Yeah, hello everybody. Melissa says hello. Edwardian, Fran likes it shiny. See, there you go. You can have it both ways. I'm going to scroll back a little bit and see if I missed something. My husband just asked why I'm out back clapping. I like that. Sorry, wrap boho beads. Yeah. I've done that before, but I've usually done them on spools, Dan. So I'm going to look around a little bit and see what I can get to make it easier. And maybe we'll ask Pat Pardon, because she did a bunch of them, put them on the group this week, and showed us what she did. And really, I've done that before. I just can't remember what I put them. I don't want to take like a really good bead and go over it and cover it, you know. I was hoping I could do the sections, and then maybe we could put some of the sections on a wire bracelet. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to try it and then show you. I don't know. I like the colors together.
Somebody said, I think the gold is popular because of the movie Aladdin. I have been
really?
selling a lot of Middle East Eastern jewelry.
See, you know, I don't watch Disney movies. Don't kill me.
Well,
don't hate me.
The new one is pretty nice, actually.
Well, I know, but I don't pay any attention. So I didn't even know there was a new one out.
Oh, yeah. Then there's going to be a Little Mermaid, too. Oh, wait, Lion King's out.
Yes, Lion King's out.
I still pay attention to that stuff for some reason.
I don't know. There's something wrong with me. I don't like cartoon movies.
Well, it's not cartoon. It's
Oh,
real life people.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the last one was a cartoon movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're making it like real life, like.
Oh, well, maybe I need to shut up and look at it, right? Say
Yeah,
before
they're
I
not
say
cartoons
anything.
anymore.
Oh, okay. No, they're not cartoons anymore. They're not a kid
It's
anymore.
real life now.
It's real live.
It's kind of
That's
sad.
real live stuff. I'm going to keep going, guys. So this week we had some cool stuff come in. If you're on the group, you might have seen some of it. And maybe you weren't around when we were talking about it. Or maybe you're not on the group yet. Anyway, let's tell them about the Bisou Boutiques Creative Group. How many here are on the Creative Group? I know. Why don't you tell the ones that aren't on? How many of you here are on the Creative Group? Who's on the Creative Group?
Said
Melissa. Suzanne likes the Bisou 1920. Yes, Suzanne uses a lot of it.
You
She
have to
loves
say
it.
me in the comments.
Me. How many me's are there? How many's in the group, Creative Group? Just about everybody. So if you're new to us, don't feel bad that you're not, because you can be in
Hi,
it.
Deborah.
Heidi is, Claire, Lynn. Yeah, you can be in it. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. You just have to be able to be on Facebook. And I know not everybody wants to be on Facebook, so that's why it's nice we come over here. Because not everybody's a Facebook person. But if you can stand to go on,
More of a video person.
join the video, join us, because you will find me on there just about every day for at least a little while. And a lot of these girls are very, very wonderful artists, and they're on there too, and they share what they've made. Jan Tag showed us a beautiful necklace this week, and so did Karen Eaton. And then they share their ideas and talk about them and answer questions. A lot of times if I've had, go off of Facebook and go do my other work, which I sadly do have to do that, I come back and I see somebody's asked a question about design that I really probably should have answered myself, but I didn't have to, because they're all so smart and they answered it, and it's really nice, I think, when group members do that. It shows you that, it's all for one, one for all.
I just love everybody's ideas. It's like
Yeah.
so inspiring. I feel like I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, and it's not your general style either, Javi, so it
But
kind of
it's
opens you,
different.
it opens you up to new things. She's like delicate wire. She likes that kind of thing.
Well, still, I look at the other stuff.
Yeah, and she's been saying, "Oh, wow, what about that?" That's kind of cool. Yeah, join us. It's a great place to be. Kelly says, "I have to agree." And you know who makes it a great place to be? You guys. You guys make it great. That's why it's nice. Everybody there is kind. Everybody is supportive. We want the best for each other, and we help each other to achieve that. So it's all good. All good stuff. Yeah. So Bisou Boutiques Creative Group. If you want to type it in there, Javi, for me, and they'll be able to see it. Maybe you can copy and paste it and come over.
It's in the description if they want to go check it out.
Yeah, you can go check it out. You can, and here's the thing, you can join. Nobody needs to know, really. Well, no, I do welcome all the new ones, and I know who signed up, but you don't have to participate. You don't have to participate in anything. You just, you can come and lurk and learn. I know a lot of people do that. They're shy, They're not sure they want to show what they've made. So, although we wish they would, they don't have to. Just come and enjoy. That's what we want to see. People enjoying learning. I have too much going on to join a group. Love being, can't do that 8 times. I'm very busy. Well, I'm glad you caught it too. But you don't have to spend a lot of time at the group. You guys spend more time here than you'd have to spend at the group. So, and I'm very busy too. So I come and go. I come and go all the time. I manage a business, for those of you who don't know me. We have Bisou Boutiques Jewelry Supplies, which has been on the net since '97, and it's a lot of work to do that. And then also, I'm writing a book about 1928 Jewelry Company, which is supposed to be done this fall, and I actually think that's going to happen. But after this book, I don't think I'm ever doing it again. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just been grueling. It's hard when you're writing about somebody else and the details of their company and getting it right and all that.
We should just do a book about bees.
But I do think that do a book about bee boutiques. Yeah, yeah, that'll be exciting.
Is that easier?
I don't, but a lot of us are busy and we have jobs and stuff, but we find time to come for a minute or two. So if you want to give it a shot sometime down the road, it'll be great. If you don't, that's okay. But I'm just saying, you don't have to be somebody that has a lot of spare time to do it.
That's true.
A lot of the girls have full-time jobs. Claire, she's a teacher. I know that. And so is Franny. Franny has all these cute little kids she works with. Yeah. So it's a lot of people are busy. So Karen works for a busy doctor. Karen Eaton, she works for a doctor. So, yeah. We all got stuff we're doing, So anyway, one day I'll post and share, put some jewelry in my, I'm very busy. It's okay, Renee. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to tell you, oh, I do it, you could do it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you want to give it a shot, you'll probably find out that it doesn't take as much time as you think. And you don't have to participate. You can just come and lurk, that's fine. Come and see the pretty pictures. Come and see what the girls made. If you don't want to get involved in conversation, hit the photo link tab and just look at the pictures. And you don't have to get involved or be tempted to start a conversation. So there you go. There's lots of ways to do it.
I just like everybody's photo.
Yeah. But some people don't like Facebook because, they do have tendency, some people, to spend too much time on it. And some people have gotten problems. You have to be very you have to be very you have to be careful. I know this last week someone was afraid that I had let someone in the group that I shouldn't have. And I really appreciated, at first I'm like, well, I kind of know what to do, but then I thought, no. Be appreciative that she cared enough about the rest of the group to ask. So, we do watch the safety factor there. Keep everybody safe. But some people just say, I don't think I want to do that. So it's okay. At least you can come here. And that's what I'm glad. I'm glad you do that. Very glad. Okay, let's see what people were saying. You don't have to post. No, you don't. Karen says she lurked for several years before getting to post. Is that right, Karen? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I know Karen didn't think she could come to the workshop for a while. She was kind of concerned about doing that, but once she came, I think we haven't seen the last of Karen. We had a great time, didn't we, Karen? It was great. It was fantastic. So anyway, so I'm going to do or attempt to do one more section here and hook them up and see if it's long enough. And if it isn't, I'll have to come back to it. How's that? Because I got some other stuff I want to show you. And the time flies. Have you guys ever noticed how time flies when you get on here? Geez, before you know it, we're done for the week. And another thing I wanted to tell you too is Javi and I will not be here next week. There's not going to be a live next week. So you just have to come on the group and be active and talk and have fun. We have our annual convention, so we'll be away on Sunday. I will be in touch. I have my iPad with me wherever I go and my phone, so it's not like I'm not here at all. But I can't do a live video if I'm riding a bus, right? No. So, and Javi's not going on the bus, so we can't do it on the bus. Yeah. Which I think would be kind of silly anyway.
It'd be very loud.
Yeah, but we will be back the week after that directly. And we'll be here every week for a few weeks. And then, what are we going to do, Javi? Should we tell them?
I don't know.
You don't know? Should you tell them? Yeah, well, they'll find out anyway. Every time I've said I was going to go somewhere and not tell them, they all found out anyway. We're going to go back out to California August 20th to 24th, so it's not going to be a long trip. We're not going to be out there long. This is a short trip. I'm taking Javi this time.
Yay!
And, yeah, she's been wanting to go. She's been wanting to go. Chicken will be happy, yeah. She's so silly. But anyway, we're going to go out because we have to get pictures to finish the book up. Because, when we were there in November, we had the fire and we had to get evacuated and all that stuff. And, And so we didn't get what we needed. We got some cool videos of the factory though for you. Like you guys enjoyed seeing that. That was fun.
Yeah, we should do a YouTube one on that.
Colleen says the necklace is looking good. Yeah, I'm liking this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that sorry one yet, but I had enough people here say, no, I like it, that I will maybe continue and see what happens. And I'm going to just check and see if this is long enough to go around my fat neck. No, it's not. Well, I'll tell you what, in the interest of time and also the fact that I only have 2 more of these here, and I have to get up and get into the box and get more, and I don't want to disturb the camera and make it get all bumpy and that. I think I will just go ahead and finish this later. I think I have to go find some more of these beads too. And then I will show you guys on the group. But yeah, I'm liking this a lot. This has all the wonky noodle stuff going on, all the fun, but it's elegant too, I think. And it's very mixed metals, very mixed media. I've got the copper, I've got the silver, I've got brass ox stuff, I've got the gold, bright gold, and grade down gold. So yeah, fun stuff. Maybe give you an idea for you to make a necklace using some Bisou by 1928 stuff, because this focal with the bird is one of the oldest 1928 castings there are, and we have them made for that line, and it's one of my very favorites. But there are so many others. We have, I think, between 150 and 160 pieces in the line, and we have it in weathered copper, which is the patina stuff. For you, those of you who haven't seen that, I have some right here. Oh, here's that piece. Same piece, only in patina. It's called weathered copper. So it looks like this. And then we have the shiny gold. We have rusted iron, which is the dark stuff. What do I have here that's rusted iron? Something to show you. For those that don't know. Here's some, these are rusted iron, these beads, some plated rusted iron.
What are those bead caps? I don't know if they're talking about
these ones here, these ones? Yeah, there's something I had bought for myself and I'm using up, but I've got to go make an order and get a bunch of bead caps tonight. They're zinc and they're Chinese. I don't have the problem with Chinese stuff that I used to, because I'm working with some really good factories that have certificates, and I know the goods are good. If they're not, they give me my money back. I don't have to return it. So we're getting things, because the thing is from a lot of my suppliers, I realized that just because I was buying from a distributor in the United States did not mean it was made in the United States. And a lot of people, some of the girls at Etsy, think that because chain or components they have that they bought from a U.S. distributor that's U.S. Well, because I've been around the block and I've seen a lot of stuff and done a lot of stuff, I know better. And of course I never say anything to them, because that's not my place, but that's what they assume. No. In fact, I was just commenting somewhere today, I can't remember where, that all the good chain comes from Korea now, being honest. I mean, there's some decent U.S. chain out there. It's well made, but it's very ordinary. Very, very ordinary. So I don't buy it. This is the old silver color. This is the crown. Now this is Bisou 1928. It's the crown. It's open on the end. You put a 25 by 8 in there, and then you put some little round calves on the sides, and it looks like $1 million. It's really good when it's done. So those are the colors we have. Plus we have a little bit in raw too, in case you like to colorize your own. You can do that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this so I can go hunt up my caps. Like, for example, I was going to tell you this. These caps here, we're about out of them. I think we maybe have 1 or 2 packages left. You see these? These caps?
Aqua kinds?
Yeah, they're aqua. These are zinc with a bronze and then a green wash on them. I have these made. They're made for us in China, and they're excellent. And this way, you know, we can keep costs down for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys sell your work, and I know part of it, you know, is like, oh, we bought it all in the United States. You know, well, you bought it from me in the United States, but I didn't buy it there. And I'm honest. I'm forthright about my stuff. I used to say, oh, only U.S. And then I realized I was buying all this stuff from other distributors who didn't say where it was made, and I assumed, just like other people do. And I realized, hey, I've been working with this stuff for years. There was nothing wrong with it. So I've been hunting around and finding the factories myself. I mean, why should I pay the markup, right? No, I don't pay the markup. Why should you pay the markup? For example, these. little beadel type stones, the resin rhinestone stones. We have gobs of these on the site. One of the reasons why we have gobs of them now is because I found out who made them. And after I found out who made them, I was able to reduce the price a little bit. So that's nice. So I do that. Anyway, talking about stuff that's made for me. I had an exciting shipment this week that I'd like to share with you. I don't know where to put the bag for that. You know where it is? If anybody knows me, they know that I love wedding cake beads. And what wedding cake beads are is they're handmade lampwork beads. They look like this. You guys have probably all seen them over the years. Here's some more. Well, they used to have them everywhere. Any of you that have beaded for a long time says, oh, those, I get a stash of those, whatever, you know. Or you used to play with them or whatever. But it's kind of hard to find them now. You can find them if you look hard, but it's kind of hard. So anyway, I wanted to have certain ones. These are green ones. I haven't seen green ones like this before. I think this was so cool. Green. We have a couple other colors too, besides this. But anyway, I found a man who has a family business in India, and he makes these beads. And he made some for me before. They were kind of big, too big. These are 10 millimeter. He says that's the smallest he can personally make them, although I have seen them way long ago in the past for like 6 millimeter, which those were really cool, but he says he's going to do 10. So we did business for him to make, oh, I don't know, 6 or 7 kilos for me, which is, when you get into chunky beads, is not that much. But anyway, so they weren't coming and they weren't coming, and I know he's reliable because I've worked with him before. And so finally I wrote to him and I said, hey, can you give me an ETA on that stuff, because I'm getting excited about it. And he says, oh yeah, he says, you know, it gets so hot here in this part of India that we can't do lampwork glass because lampwork glass is done on fire. So we had to wait till it cooled down a little bit. So I understand that, but I'm really glad to be able to buy the beads from him. They're so nice and they're reasonable. We can sell them reasonably, but every last one of these beads is made by hand. Every last one. The same as any other lampwork glass. Every last one is made by hand. Somebody has to sit there and make this. Every last bead. They were made for me to order. They're made to order for me. So they came in. I'm in love with them. They're on the website.
Yep.
And some of the numbers are, this one is BD0781 and you get 12 pieces. I think it's $7.50 for 12. And when you think about that, they're all handmade, one at a time, glass, lampwork. Come on, that's not much. And these are the orange ones. There's a BD0779. And then there is this one, the really bright turquoise, BD0784. These are starting to sell down already. Everybody loves turquoise. And then this is BD0783. And then we have another orange, and there seems like there's 6 colors. I can't remember them all right now.
They were
Let's see, we have, oh, there's yellow. And I have to tell you, I'm going to do something with this yellow because I don't know if you guys will do anything with it before I do. It's kind of loud. It's kind of really super gaudy. But I think it will look really cool with other red beads. So I'm going to do something with it soon and show you what I did. But anywho, we have these wonderful beads at the site. You should take advantage of them and get them because when they run out, it takes me a pretty long time to get more. And what you saw here that I brought out, that's our back stock. We have more on the site, but you know, I don't have, so like I say, 7 or 8 kilos is not a lot of beads. So, but we do have them right now, and that's a great thing. And I was going to tell you, the work involved is massive. I think so too, when you consider that they're selling them for basically pennies. I think we should honor them by using them. That's what I think. I think an awful lot of those folks that make these for me. So anyway, we have them now, and what I'm going to do tonight for you guys. For you guys who took your time to sit here and watch this and comment. If any of you wants to come to beatsandboutiques.com, pick up a few things. If your order is $35 or more tonight, and you put India in the memo of the order, I will give you a little bag of these. I'll give you a half order of them, which would be 6 of them. And I'm going to try and match them if I can, so that, you know, they'd be in sets. Can't guarantee you what colors, but anyway, I'm going to give you 6 of them, half an order, and also I'm going to fill in the rest with Spectra beads, free ones, and maybe a few other things that we have here, sitting around on this table even. So it's going to be a fun little bead bag. Probably till I'm done loading it up, it'll probably be like worth $8 or something, maybe more. So it's free to anybody who puts in a $35 order tonight, Sunday night, July 21st, 2019. And just put India
in
the memo. Put India in the memo. Okay, I think everybody can spell that. So that's going to be the big deal for that this week. And also, here's another thing you might want to see. This is selling right down. I got a special deal on this chain, so when it's gone, I'm not going to be able to get more right now. And then the deal will be over. But this chain is the bomb, chain 0421. We're already about half sold out. So if you like this look, let me wrap it across my wrist. If you like this look, come and get it before we run out. This is Korean chain, by the way. It's all Korean chain, and it's MOD Cultura white pearls, and they are wrapped and connected. This is handmade chain. They probably used a looper to do it. Not the looper we use in our hands. I mean a professional pneumatic looper, but you still have to operate it by hand. And it's not quick work, so anyway, we have that. And you can still use the cuffs code, yeah. You want to put that in there for them? It's CUFFS. Put that, if you want to use it, put that in the coupon box when you have $75 or more. And
the cuffs?
Yeah. And it'll give you 20% off your order, which is kind of sweet. And you would get free shipping, and you would get the India bead bag. So that's just a little something I want to mention. If this is not your week to buy, don't stress, because there's always another deal. But the cuffs code is going to be good through tomorrow night. So you have an extra day to use it, but the bead bag offer is not going to be. And the bead bag offer is only for those of you who watched this video and made an order for $35 or up tonight and know the India code, because I'm not going to talk about it anywhere else. It's only for you guys, because I mean, I wish I could just give you this stuff free. I wish you could just sign up and say, I want one, and I could afford the postage and the goods to just send everyone free and let you have one. I would do that with everything I had, because I love giving stuff. But, I mean, being honest, I can't. I can't go buy more if I do that, right? So, anyway, here's Debelina. She's from India. She's this really hot here this summer. Yeah, she would know, because she lives in India. Thank you for coming, Debelina. It's so nice to see you here. So, Deborah got some of that chain. Diana Frank. I might have to get a second job. You know, listen. I tell you guys that I have these deals because those who it's a good week for them can take advantage. But don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the one that got away. If you can't do it this week, you can't do it this week. It's okay. There's stuff I see that I'd like to get for the website, and I'm like, this is a bad week. I owe everybody else this money. So it's like, that's how it is, and I understand. But for those of you who can do it, there it is. Hey, look at these with that. Look at these with that. Sorry. Yeah, you know, I'm going to have to get on this. We got to figure out how to wrap these things with sari ribbon. I have lots of sari ribbon, and it's inexpensive too. And it's another family that gets that for me in India. But anyway, yeah, we need to figure this out because that's a cool look. The wrap stuff is a cool look. Okay, let's see. I would love these with you know what? I would love them with a 3mm hole too. And you know what I'll do, Maureen? The next time I order, that's okay, honey, you go make dinner. Next time, come back and see us well, we won't be here next week, but the week after we'll be back. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Maureen, I'll ask them because I'd like to have them with a big hole too. Because then, guess what? They'd go over a noodle. Woo!
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, you need a 3mm bead to go over a noodle. So, anyway. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything they want to say? The green, yeah, the green is new. I've never seen green before. I'm sure it's been out there. I'm sure this is not, it's just new to me. I love that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Mostly the black or the white.
Laurel says she has it in her cart.
Red.
Okay, guys, well, listen, we got to go. I got to go clean up this mess in my kitchen and figure out what to do about these knives that my husband got for me and clean up this mess and finish making this necklace and figure out what I'm going to do with that.
So what are they going to get for the giveaway? Who's the lucky
Oh, yeah, remember, get in here and comment because, you know, I do a giveaway every week. And you don't have to buy anything. Just, you have to comment during the live session. I mean, I love it when you guys comment underneath the video too. That's great, but that doesn't count for this. You have to comment in the live chat during the session. So get your name on here if you didn't yet. You know, hey, Brooke, thanks for coming. Get your name on there because we're going to take off real soon. And then remember, I'll remind you on the group, there won't be a video next week, but there will be one the next week after that. And what would that date be? August 4th. That's the day your grandparents are coming to Chile, but you're coming back to do the video. Yeah, so we're still having. Yeah, her grandma and grandpa are coming from Chile that day, so she has to go get them at the airport. But she'll be back in time. We'll be doing the video then. So, all right. Yay, you guys were great. You're great. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you. You're all sweeties. Thank you for coming. We're all sweeties. Okay, I'll see you in 2 weeks on the live, and I'll see you every day at the Visa Boutiques Creative Group. So look at him. He goes good with that too. Maybe he's going to wear it, right?
Yeah, he looks.
He might wear it. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here before we get any weirder because we're getting weird. Okay, love you all. Bye.
Bye.